Yo, yo. It's your boy J3 back with another video of the great, the notorious, the caring, the law-abiding department of Mount Juliet, right? The police department of Mount Juliet. Man, they do such a great job, right? So I just want to highlight another great officer by the name of Officer Farrell. He is keeping the streets safe, right? Nothing will get past Mr. Farrell, because in this video, you will see me. And I apologize. The video starts kind of abrupt. I thought I hit the record button from jump, but I just took a picture of myself and did not hit the record button. But I did request the footage, so I will give an update on that. But in this video, literally 1 a.m, anybody that knows Mount Juliet and Providence, you know the Taco Bell is right next to the Target parking lot. I get my food, 2 chicken quesadillas, a soft taco, crunchy taco, chalupa, large Baja Blast. I was not playing around, right? So I go to the parking lot. I'm chilling. I'm eating. Officer Farrell drives by, flashes his light. He sees me in there. I wave at him to let him know, like, hey, I'm just eating, bro. Like, it's not a big deal. He pulls up behind me, comes up to the car. No problem. No problem so far. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm just getting something to eat. I will leave as soon as I'm done. He starts going on a fishing expedition. He turns into a bassmaster. This guy asking me, is that alcohol? Have you been drinking? What's wrong with your eyes? I need your ID before I can leave. That's what he told me. And I said, no, sir. Get your supervisor. So that's what y'all about to see. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Damn, is your body camera on?
Right there, sure.
All right, perfect. I will be needing this footage. Can you get that out of my face?
I don't have anything.
Can you get that out of my face? The flashlight.
I don't have anything.
The flashlight. I'm asking you kindly, can you please get that out of my face?
I don't have anything.
If you want to continue talking to me, call your supervisor.
You have your driver's
Call,
license?
no, sir.
Okay.
You're not getting it.
Okay.
What crime did I commit? All right. So for starters, right? I'm going to give you an analogy that I think makes all the sense in the world. Hopefully it translates and you guys get what I'm trying to say. I used to work in customer service, right? I used to wait tables. If I had a customer say, hey, Jalen, this silverware is dirty. Can you grab me another one, right? I don't care if I think the silverware looks spotless. I'm going to just go grab another silverware, right? Because I feel like it's my duty to make sure the customer's experience is good, right? Even if it seems, a bit crazy, I will go grab another silverware. I'm like, this shit is clean as hell, but they want another silverware, right? So I say that to say, Mr. Farrell is shining this light directly in my eyes, like on purpose, intentionally, right? So if he had a good spirit about himself, if he wasn't trying to be an asshole, when I say, hey, can you move that light out of my face? He should be like, sure, yeah, no problem, bud. He was like, I keep it, I'll move it to the side, but I'm doing this for officer safety. This guy goes on to say, what are you talking about? I don't have a light. Like, he's being a child, and this man should not be running around the streets with a gun. Come on.
All right, Mr. Cook. So you
So,
still want
boom.
a supervisor?
You know who I am.
I do now, yes, sir.
So why did you just disturb me?
I just ask you a question.
What did your supervisor just say? Leave me alone?
No, do you still want him here?
Did he tell you to leave me
He's on the
alone?
way.
Did he tell you to leave me alone?
I asked him to come to the scene.
Yeah.
Do you still want him here?
Why are you still here?
I'm asking you. Do you still want him? I'm only here because you asked for my supervisor.
No,
to come.
why did you pull up, bro? You see?
Because you're sitting in a parking lot blacked out of a
Who
closed
called you?
business. Nobody called me. It's called reactive patrolling.
No, you are crime patrol.
I am.
What does it look like I'm doing? So when you walked up,
Okay.
what did it look like I was doing?
Looked like you were sitting in your car.
What is this right here?
You're eating.
But what is it?
It looks like a wrapper to me.
From where?
detective.
From where?
Can't tell.
Yeah.
From where?
Can't tell.
Everybody knows this bag. Where's that from?
You went to Taco Bell.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so where's Taco Bell located,
Boy,
Mr. Farrell?
Well, it's right
Boom.
there.
So,
You know how hard it would have been to start out with that instead of sitting here?
no. You know how hard it is for you?
Okay. Do you still want my supervisor on the scene?
I just wanted to know why you're
Do
disturbing
you
me.
want me to leave or do you want my supervisor on the
See,
scene?
I have a lot of issues with Mount Juliet Police.
Okay, well.
Y'all motherfuckers don't have shit to do.
Well, I see why, because you don't have a good attitude towards police.
Well,
We
because
have to have a
police disturbs me. Only in Mount Juliet.
Okay, well, go.
Only in Mount Juliet. Go where?
Go to Hermitage. Go to Lebanon.
Yeah.
Go anywhere but Mount Juliet if you don't like it.
Why? Because am I too black for Mount Juliet?
Okay.
Yo, so Officer Farrell is trash, man. He's trash. He is trash. He didn't want a good interaction with me. From the moment I told him, the first time he asked for my ID, I said, for what? For eating? Ever since that moment, he turned into a whole nother guy, right? He didn't want a good interaction. And that's exactly what he got, a bad interaction. Officer Farrell should never tell somebody, why don't you move? You know, like imagine somebody working at Burger King and somebody brings in a Whopper. They went through the drive-thru and then they bring it in. They're like, hey, I just got this Whopper. I'm not liking it. Can you just remake it? Can you remake the Whopper for me? Do y'all think the people at Burger King are gonna be like, no, why don't you go to Wendy's? Why don't you go to McDonald's? That person would get fired, bro. That person would get let go. So when I'm telling Officer Farrell that I'm having issues with his organization, his corporation, why is he telling me to leave? That doesn't seem very inviting, right? You know, if you go to Mount Juliet's website, they talk about Mount Juliet Police Department's website. They talk about this beautiful, inclusive community, how they're, protecting their citizens. They're doing all this stuff, right? But Officer Farrell, he doesn't know that's the memo, because his ego has taken control of him, right? And I don't think people like this needs to be on the street with a gun. Imagine if Officer Farrell actually caught me for something, right? Imagine if he got me speeding, right? Or if he got me, if I fit the description of somebody. Oh, this guy would 100% use excessive force. And I would be willing to bet, because his ego is out of control. He didn't want to hear me out, so I didn't want to hear him talk. In my opinion, he's trash. But, he's the all-star officer on, I'm going to start the series called Mount Juliet Policing, right? Because too many encounters where I'm running into officers who are just not well trained enough, or who have crazy egos and attitudes. But I'm gonna just start exposing it, man. I'm tired of it. And I'm gonna put the word out there. So that's all I got for this video. How this video concluded was I end up talking with Officer Corporal Elliott. He showed up for Mr. Farrell. Cool guy, man. He's about 5'9", short dude, but he may be even shorter than that. Maybe like 5'7" or something, bro. But he's a good dude, man. And we end up chopping it up for about 15 minutes. So I do want to give him a shout out. But Officer Farrell is officially number 2 on my shit list of Mount Juliet Police Department. We're going to make an all-star team of of just trash officers from the Mount Juliet Police Department. So far, I got my point and my shooting guard. Y'all stay tuned to see who the small forward is. Y'all stay blessed.